Hello, my name is Mordred and I'd like to welcome you to episode 91 of this Let's Play Prophecy of Pendor. Now, of course, we are in fact the King of Pendor, King Klaus, the first of Pendor. I kind of like the sound of that, actually. King Klaus. Right, so we were basically trying to train people up. We've just hired a bunch of Pendor nobles, which we're going to start training into noble bows and squires. Training these guys up. However, you will notice our monetary situation is rather poor currently. So what we are going to do is we're going to continue dashing from town to town, recruiting as we go. We're also going to hit as many towns as we possibly can on the way. That is basically so that we can get Javiksholm's under siege. And they're only going to have like Sendevor left. And the reason for that is that we can hit some tournaments and hopefully win them. So we'll see if we can get into Javiksholm, even though it is under siege. We're not participating in it. There is unfortunately no tournament going on here. That is a lot of really, really cheap linen. Good grief. I think that usually sells for about 200. We'll get 150 worth. Wow, okay, cool. Wonder where that's going to sell the best. Armsman, Mython Vale. Oh, and also, do I have some prisoners with me? Did we have any prisoners? I don't think we have any prisoners. No, because we just recruited them all, didn't we? Oh, of course we did. That is a thing. And a whole bunch of soldiers are ready for upgrades. Good. One of each. Kierguard. Armoured longbow. Archer. Warden. Trained militia. We'll go for about half roughly. Ravenstone Ranger. We don't want mounted rangers. They just wouldn't be suitable for our current setup. Unfortunately, doing all these upgrades is also costing us. We're going to go for about 50-50 there, I think. So I assume that the Pendor Blacks have replaced the Pendor Greys. Which is too bad. I kind of like the Pendor Grey. It just sounded cool. Wonder why that was changed. I was not a party to that particular decision. Is there a way of finding out where tournaments are? I think there probably is. I don't necessarily know how, but I'm fairly sure there is a way. Talking to lords? Maybe talking to tavern keepers? Maybe travellers. It's not something I've really done before. That was like a musket charge there. Oh, my sound is very loud. Sorry, I might be getting a bit of echoing there. I've never been a massive fan of using headsets, so I just have it on my computer speakers. Got some pretty decent speakers though. I like to be able to hear what's actually going on around me rather than just in the game. Although the microphone I'm currently using is a half headset, so I used to have it set when I was on TeamSpeak and the like. TeamSpeak would come through that one headset speaker, and then the game sound through the actual speakers, and that way I could tweak the difference between them. It's quite useful. It also meant I could always hear what people were saying, as in like group members or whatever. We are going towards Valombre. Here. Did not mean to speak to the older. We can still recruit from here though. Though I don't really want to Shah troops, I don't think. I just don't rate them as much. No, that you don't tell me, you're just a noble. Bernard the horse.
Well made indeed.
Okay, there's a lot of people offering quests and stuff. Okay, so that's good to know actually. Good way of finding stuff. No, I don't particularly want to fight the belligerent junk. How much are these selling for? Yeah, 277. See, that's a nice profit. So we're going to sell down to maybe 200, something along those lines, and we'll just keep on moving. Good. Very good. Alright, let's go to Sarleon. So Ambershorn, and then across from there to Sarleon. Asgard, Mowbray, Stagheart. Oh, we can do some upgrades. Go with the Armoured Axeman. We still do have some Berserkers left in town, of that I am sure. Footman, Longbow, Light, Heavy. Something along those lines. That. And you. I'm just saying words. Right, so we have choice between Pendor Knights and Pendor Foot Knights. I really, really, really rate Pendor Foot Knights. They're one of my favourite units in the game. Really, really strong units. Really heavy armour, sword and board, or two-hander. Yeah, they just carve through enemies. I think it's Ebony Gauntlets that upgrade from Pendor Foot Knights. They're the only ones. So there is a reason that you would want to get regular Pendor Knights. Like, for example, we have Griffins. So they upgrade from Pendor Knights. Although they lose their horse once they actually become a Griffin Knight, but that's just because I haven't changed that. So that is the reason that you would want... Oh dear, out of food. That's not a good thing. A couple of knights, but we're also getting those troops for free. Didn't realise I had these still in my inventory. That was a mistake. Oh, no, don't do that. Alright, so we're back up to 20,000, which is good because we need to buy a bunch of food. Something along those lines. Last us for probably about a day. That is the problem of lugging these huge armies around with you. Opportunity. 7 red fletchers. They are actually fairly cheap, maintenance-wise, so yeah, I'll take them. I remember they weren't as strong as the armoured archers, but they're cheap. And they do have longbows, and longbows do pack a punch. So I wonder how effective they are with their power draw 5. Not sure. Still no tournaments. This is getting irritating. Alright, we'll go to the Empire. How many do we have now? 126. Getting a good number of troops. Unfortunately, our wage bill is also going up quite significantly. I'm going to go for the foot troops, I think. Train militia. Field Spain always train militia. Like that. Another Pendor Black. Spearmen, because they eventually become... Oh no, they're just veteran. Oh well. Okay, onwards. Onwards. Oh, there were probably high-level Deshar from the villages that I've been recruiting from. That's why they weren't following the path I was expecting them to. It was like, hang on, why am I getting spearmen? I didn't upgrade spearmen, did I? Alright, we are moving 4.8, you are moving 4.5, so yes, I can outrun you. Whoa, bit of weird pathing there. Let's go to Ethos. Because we do not want to find this Nodor House of Ithoranda. That would be a bad day, a bad time, not fun. We need to buy some more food. Something like that. Oh, we finished reading a book as well. We need to grab a new one. Or do we already have one that we can read? I think we might already have one. Torvan. 4 Bearclawed Berserkers for 4 grand. They are good, but are they worth 4 grand? Screw it. 4,000. It's expensive. And especially because I'm actually short on cash, so maybe that was not the best plan. Where are these sodding tournaments? I wonder if the Bard says it, because I know William was over here, I think. Was it William? Oh no, it wasn't. It was Sarleo nobles. You don't say where they are, do you? No. Alright, Janos. Let's stay ahead of the Noldor. Oh, Jocelyn, you arse. Why are you so unhappy? Because Bodis... Wait, where's Bodis? That's why you're unhappy, because Bodis is not in the party. I guess she's still doing the right to rule. Oh, speaking of which, I can still visit the lady, and you are still in High Pass Fortress, which would be kind of on the way back, though totally not really. So it's not really on the way back at all. How many troops are we up to? 185. I thought Roland was the last one we sent off. Yeah, Roland was. So where on earth is Bodis? I knew there was someone still missing. Ongoing feasts. Feasts are usually where tournaments are. So there is one going on in Sarleon. I thought so. Apparently just missing in the wild somewhere. And we need more food. Fish. I haven't seen much fish around actually. Bread. Alright, let's head back up to Sarleon, if that's apparently where the tournament is. A bit annoying considering the massive number of tournaments we saw earlier on. And now when we actually need them, there's none. I definitely want to hit a tournament before my next wage bill, otherwise I'm not actually going to have enough money to lay any bets. There's no tournaments here. What are you talking about? Ah! Right, let's go to single. And then we'll go to high pass from there. Oh yeah, upgrades. I might hold off on the upgrades, except for the nobles. Yes. Because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to afford my next wage bill, otherwise. I mean, yes, it will be slightly offset by the money brought in by my enterprises, but I also want to be able to actually do some of the tournaments. No tournament here either. Alright. Where are the tournaments? And then after this, I think we're going to have to go on a bit of a killing spree. How long is our truce with Fitzvane? 25 days. Ah! Come on, tournament. Oh, come on, where are they? We've literally just been going from town to town right now, trying to find them. So we're going to go to Torba, then we'll go to High Pass. We'll visit the lady, then we'll go on from there. Oh, come on! Where are they? Are there just like no tournaments going on right now? Apparently not. Everyone's just being miserable. Alright, we're going to have to start heading back and putting these troops in our garrison, like quite desperately. I bet the next wage bill is going to come just as we're just outside of the castle again. Alright, sup Maya? How you doing? Alright, we now have 20 relations, so come on. Yes! Right, where's Red Sword? Finally! Where is Red Sword? How can I find him? Oh, bollocks. Oh, I only lost 600. Thankfully my enterprises are paying off quite a lot. And the total wage bill is actually including the garrison. I didn't think it did. So okay, that was fine. Snake Cult Army. Drummond, Anson. Still kind of confused as to where Bodice is. Senderfall. There's one in Senderfall. Yay! Right, let's go to Odasan. See if we can find Red Sword on the way. Oh, there's a lot of heretics. I would not actually mind killing them. I don't really want to assist either of those. So we're just going to kind of... No, we've got too many men. We wouldn't get much loot from that. Okay, Valenbray has fallen. So what's left? Mercenary Sergeant? Nope. Food supplies? Very low. Cabaret. Oh man, I really want to do these upgrades. Cannot afford it. Not right now. Where is Red Sword? Here, Red Sword, Red Sword, Red Sword. He's probably in Senderfall, actually, thinking about it. Don't think he was in... No, there's no nobles in Longbeard. Let's go to Clovendarn and then around from there. Okay, Tempest Patrol. Oh, you guys are doing well. Nice, keep it up. I don't want to manage that because I don't have the money to do anything with it. Right, Anson Lodge. Manage the garrison. Berserkers, give. Foot Knights, give. Ravenstone Rangers, Sarlian Armoured. Kierguards, Berserker. I'll keep the Armoured Axemen in case we get some Huskarls. And we'll keep the Melitines too, and the Bladesmen. Pendor Blacks. See, I'd really quite like the Pendor Blacks to be at the top of this list. What garrison size do we have? 343. Man, I can hardly see that. A whole bunch of deserters. Alright, let's go to Senderfall and hope that Red Sword's up there. Come on, Red Sword. Here, Red Sword, Red Sword, Red Sword. Here we go. He's not here, but there's a whole bunch of lords, so we can ask where he is. Hopefully he hasn't just given up on these guys. Ingvar. Location of Red Sword. Held captive in rain. Can I still speak to him there? I think you can. There's no... Oh! Where are the tournaments? Alright, let's go to rain. Speak to the captive. Well, we may as well go via Ravenstern, see if there is a tournament going on up there. Wolfboat's out again. Nope. Food is fine. Right, rain. Can't believe it. We've literally been going from town to town and not found a single tournament. Usually there's loads of them. Alright, rain. I think you talk... Yeah, you walk around the streets. Go up to where the castle is, and usually by the castle is where the prison is. Sorry about you being captured and all, but can I marry your daughter? Who's the lord? Alexis, I think. Is he here? He is not here. Sausages. Get some of those. Where would he be? See if we can find a Ravenstone Lord. Hi. Now where's Alexis? Hey, come here. Really, I've never met you before. I wish to ask you where Alexis is. Longbeard. Oh, it's miles away. That is down there. Are they sieging it? Yeah. So after that falls, it's just going to be Hrolfsson, High Pass, and Senderfall. Oh, I'm kind of regretting, like, that I'm not fighting them anymore. Ravenstern has taken Longbeard. Yeah. One hand has joined Ravenstern. Oh, we can drop off. Oh no, we can't drop off anymore. Stonehand, Ingvar, Hakon, Idis. Where is Alexis? Kind of expecting you to be over here somewhere. That's a Deshar. Will he be in the castle? Nope. You going after Hrolfsson, I wonder? We could do with getting some more food while we're here. Damn it, where is Alexis? High Pass, probably. Bacchus and the Deshar, that's fine. Doesn't involve us, that's what I was a little worried about. And here we have, nope, it's the Deshar. Well, I'm going to sneak in. I've actually made some money. It's probably because I put away the expensive guys. Alright. Yep, I'm still looking for your father. And... damn it, where is Alexis? I cannot afford to spend all this time and money just running around. Who's that? Singalian hunters. I really want to upgrade my armies. Nope. Alright, where is he now? Apparently we missed each other while we were on the field. Great. So we'll go to Anson. Don't think there's anything else I can upgrade. Maybe I should just spend the... No, I cannot really afford it. We'll get the knights and we'll do the noble archers. We'll put those away because they'll be the most expensive. But everything else we'll just have to kind of hold on to for the time being. Bladesmen don't seem to be getting any experience. Neither are the armoured axes. Probably because we lost our best trainer, which was Jocelyn. Yeah. Not now. I'm busy.
Defend my children of the birds. They live far in peace. In the name of Thala for shields.
Goddess of the Fearswains talking to me? Oh, here we go. Aldemar, Odovacar. You're not the ones I was looking for. Is that you? Finally. Yo, Alexis, dude. Bacchus and Salian made peace. Bacchus and... well, lots of things happening. Nothing involving us, though. That's our right to rule protecting us. Oh, no, you're -2, -4 still. Well, there was no option to talk to Thingamajig. Maybe it was just because I was there at night. Like daytime now. At least I kind of hope that was the problem. I thought... Oh, where is he now? He's not even in prison in Rain. I wonder if he's been released. Go to Ravenstern, see if there's a tournament going on. Come on, tournaments. Nope. Instead, I'm having to pay a small fortune in my food bill. Ah. Right, we'll head back to Cinderfall. Hopefully we'll see a Ravenstern Lord on the way, who we can ask where Redsword is. Longbeard is no longer under siege, so they survive. Oh, I guess it was under siege by Feardsvane. Yeah, of course they gave that one up. Who's this? Valdis. Redsword! Come back here. I wish to ask you that. Yes! Right, how much? 20,000! And this is why I need a freaking tournament! Oh, come on! Alright, this is getting silly. Where are the tournaments? There's just none going on. Oh wait, I can do my own tournament, can't I? I think. I don't know if you can actually make money from it. So Alliance declared war on Ravenstern. That will relieve some of the pressure on the Feardsvane. Except I think it does cost a chunk of change to do it.
Well made indeed.
Don't think the feast is the tournament. Can I only do it when I'm the king, so I don't need to speak to the minister? Nope. I'm running out of ideas here. I'm down to 9,000, man. Because putting all these away will lose their accumulated experience. And that would be quite a lot of experience now. Or I might have to, and then just start going after the small groups of NPCs and relying on loot. So maybe go out with the griffins or something, like I did before. I think I'm going to have to do that. Because these tournaments are failing me, and I need money. I need money very, very badly. We'll be leaving a decent garrison here at least, so people are dissuaded from attacking us, though if a large army attacked, we still would not stand a chance. Yes, we have a fairly large garrison, and it would probably actually be over 500 by the time we dump our army. Well, it would be over 500 by the time we dump our army off. But this place is a terrible place to defend. It's just this complete lack of tournaments. We're going to go check Avendor and Sarlion, because those ones are easy. just see if there is anything going on here. Yes! Thank you. Right, we are going to do that tournament, but that will be on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this. I'm afraid Kingship is being a little bit dull at the moment, but that is because we are still kind of consolidating what we have, and then from there we can start to expand. Plus, of course, we are waiting for this truce to end. 11 days, and then we can declare war in the Feyrdsvein. Probably go straight for Senderfall. We'll raise the strongest army that we can get. We'll go for Senderfall, we'll go for Hrolfsson, and we'll probably just try and wipe out the Feyrdsvein at that point, and then there will be no one left to stand against us. However, before I do that, I'd very much like to marry Maya, because I'd be at war with her father, and he'd probably say no. Right, anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you have any tips or advice, please do leave a comment, though I should warn you that I am currently pre-recording. You won't get this until Saturday, and it's currently Wednesday when I'm recording this. So I do apologise if I've not been able to act in-game on any comments or any advice that you've been giving me, but I have been reading all the comments, and I do respond where I can. And yeah, so I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.